Hi everyone, I'm Carl, your violin tutor, and for today's lesson, we'll be exploring and learning the note values and time signatures. Let's dive into the world of rhythm and timing. Here we have the note values. Right at the top, we have the whole note, and a whole note is held for 4 beats. And right over here, we have another term for the whole note, which is called a semibreve. And I found out that in certain countries, they have different names for the note values. And where I live, especially in the US, we call it whole notes. So I live in Canada, but we also use their terms. But in some other countries, like in Europe or specifically in the UK, they call this a semibreve. And in general, the different names doesn't really matter because they mean the exact same thing. Like, they have different names, but the meaning is the same. So you don't have to worry about that. So this is a whole note and this is a semibreve. And right here we have a half note, and a half note is held for 2 beats. This is called a minim. Then we have your quarter note, and a quarter note is held for a beat or 1 beat. And it's also known as a crotchet. Then at the very bottom we have a eighth note, and an eighth note is held half a beat. And right beside all the note values, we also have the rests. And rests are pretty similar, or the way they work is very similar to the note values, but they're rests. And the difference is that you don't, play them. So in this case, for a whole rest, you have to wait 4 beats. That means you have to wait 4 beats before you play your piece. Same goes with your half rest. You have to wait 2 beats before you continue playing. And it also goes with the quarter rest and the eighth rest. And for your information, you can use flashcards to memorize your note values. Like for the flashcards, you can draw like a whole note, and then at the very back you can write the answer there and memorize. And then you can memorize all the varying note values, whether this is a whole note or a whole rest or a half note or a half rest and all the rest. Now I'm going to show you each of the note values and how they sound. Whole notes. 1, half notes. Quarter notes. to the time signature, and it indicates the rhythm and meter of a piece. So we have here the time signatures. And here right at the top is the 4/4 time signature. And this one has 4 beats in a bar, with the quarter note getting 1 beat. And this 4/4 time signature is also, or is often called, a common time signature because it's frequently used in many pieces and many songs. And you can encounter many sheet music with this 4/4 time signature. And right here at the bottom is a 4/4 time signature, like what it looks like on the staff. And I'm pretty sure you're familiar with this because I already showed what the time signature looks like, but I didn't quite tell you what it really means. But this is what it looks like. And right here we have the C, or common time. And I want to let you know that the 4/4 and the C are the exact same. So whenever you read a piece and you don't see this 4/4 time signature and you only see this, just remember that they're the same. And when you see this C, or common time, this is also a 4/4 time signature. Now we move on to the 3/4 time signature, and this one has 3 beats in a bar, with the quarter note again getting 1 beat. And this time signature is often referred to as a waltz time due to its common uses in waltz. And this is what it looks like in the staff. And right here at the bottom, we have the meaning on how the time signature works. So the top number says it's beats in every measure. Well, at the very bottom, or the bottom number, is the type of beat. So like for example, if beats in every measure, like I put a quarter note. So quarter note has 1 beat. 1 quarter note is 1 beat. And if I put 4, that's 4 beats. And if I put a half note, that's 2 beats. And within your 4/4 time signature, you need 4 beats. So what you need is 2 half notes. So 2 plus 2 is 4 beats. And if you put a whole note, you can see that the whole note is 4 beats. So you only need 1 note. While for your 8th note, you need 8 of the 8 notes to make up 4 beats. And the same goes for your rest. If you want to combine a note and a rest and you want to make it into 4 beats, then like you can put whatever note that is 4 beats. So you have, let's say you have a half note which has 2 beats, and then you put a quarter note which has 1 beat, and then you also put a quarter rest, and that's 1 beat. And that makes up 4 beats in a measure. Now we move on to the finale, and that is to practice your note values and the time signatures. And it's pretty simple. For your note values, just imitate what I did when I showed you how the note value sounds. Like start from the slowest, which is the whole note, and then you can go on to the fastest, which is the 8th note. And once you're comfortable with all the note values, you can practice all of them together. For the time signature, same thing. Like just make up your own rhythm. You can clap and count 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1 and 2 and 3, 4. You can use your note values to practice your rhythm. Like add all the note values, like whether the whole note, half note, or the quarter note. Like whatever pops in your mind, do what you do with the rhythms. In my previous lessons, I keep saying you shouldn't bother with note values, mainly because your priority there is to familiarize with your open strings, first finger notes, second finger notes, third finger notes, and fourth finger notes. And now we came to this point, and I'm going to show you the note values and what they are. To put it simply, note values represent the duration of a sound in music.